It is 6:30 and we are heading out to get Fern ready for milking. We are really falling into a good routine with this. I feel like our skills have improved so much. We are a very good team. And other people take turns milking too. Bella and I aren't the only milkers. Our goal is to have lots of people in the family who are confident milkers so that, you know, we can take breaks, or if somebody's sick or gone, other people can just step in. So. Isabella is brushing her down. She does this before we milk because that way if there's any loose hairs, they come off now instead of when we're milking. I think Fern likes it. On the second day we had her, we went ahead and built the milk stanchion, and that has actually made things so much easier. We are also slowly moving back her milking time. She was at 6 o'clock when we started, and we have been just slowly moving it back a few minutes a day. Since we are milking her in the evening right now, we're trying to work out a good time that's not right in the middle of dinner time. We've been cleaning her with soapy hot water. We actually cut up an old sheet into rags so that we have lots and lots of clean rags. Every day we just pull out a rag for washing and a rag for drying. We were told about putting coconut oil on before. Bella's squeezing out the first bit onto the floor.
First three squeezes.
First 3 squeezes.
Alright, bucket.
Okay, ready? So we have been putting a block down here to help rest our bucket on, and it's working so well. We haven't had any more kicking over since we started that. Started getting 2 gallons, almost 2 gallons in 20 minutes. We are getting faster, but my arms still hurt. So I'm hoping that as I get stronger that will go away, because it's this part here, like it's so sore for me.
Today's 1 week, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they said in the week that you're
What
milking,
exercise have you done in 1 week and now you're awesome at it?
That's true. The other thing we've had to master is well, not for Bella because her hands are smaller, but the finger milking, like one of our subscribers called it, because Jerseys have very small teats.
Well,
and so for adults, you almost have to just milk with these fingers because
at first I had to milk
it's just so small. But if you're a kid, like when Samuel gets in here and helps, he's really fast because his hands are so small he can use his whole hand.
At first I had to just do this because I couldn't get it, but now like I grab up higher and I can do my whole hand.
How about you, Jason? Are you still doing having to do like a finger milk?
I have 2 methods. One I call the power stroke, where I take one finger and I pinch it, and then the other one and I push it down.
So it's 2 hands on one.
That's when my hand starts cramping. I'm actually able to do it for real on
when my hands
one
are hurting,
hand.
then I just do one for a little bit.
Yeah. You guys are rolling today. Rolling.
She's so patient.
I'm gonna give her another scoop.
So the first couple days we had all of the kids getting out of bed at 6 a.m. because they wanted to come out, but I guess the newness is worn off because
not even Leo.
we have no visitors.
Leo did check in with us this morning.
He's been really sweet. He's been faithfully getting up with us every morning, but last night he said, "Is it okay if I don't get up tomorrow?"
She's gonna get a little antsy. She's gonna get in her face.
Are you getting some grain there, Fern? She gets excited about that. This coffee filter I found at Walmart for just a few dollars, and this is fantastic because it fits in the wide mouth jars. Now when we use the half-gallon, we have to put it inside of this because it's a little too big for the half-gallon jars, but it's been working pretty well. And we are very blessed because we have our extra refrigerator right here in the barn, so we can just pour it in and immediately start chilling it. Hi, Fern. You're such a good girl. Did you want your picture taken? Yeah, you really like the rabbits. How many rabbits are there? There's 3 rabbits in here? Oh, yes.
There's 10 total.
The rabbits came in to visit. Look how big they're getting.
Not looking.
What? Where did it go?
Nowhere. No.
Here, show her.
Oh, peekaboo. Hi, cute rabbit. In 2 more weeks, we'll be able to sell these rabbits. We're going to see if anybody wants some
Get me. I want
to buy a rabbit.
We don't ship.
We don't ship, that's right. No, we're going to just put these on Craigslist
Don't
and
take my rabbit.
see if we can earn a little extra money that way, huh?
Bunny, there's one of you.
See if anybody needs a rabbit.
That's the one that I was reading.
Hi, cutie. You came in to visit. Bella surprised us at the door with a carrier of rabbits this morning.
Baby bunnies. They're pretty cute.
Speaking of shipping, we purchased our jars for Fern's milk from a company. I can't remember the name of it. It's like, I think it's Fillmore. The Fillmore Company. It was in Pennsylvania, and we looked at all the jar options. And, do you want to hold a bunny?
There's one in the crate. There's one in the crate. Get it.
Get that one.
No, this one.
We looked at all of the jar options because I guess since just this year, a lot of people have taken an interest in canning and things. Okay, Jeremiah, make sure that you're sharing with James.
That one anymore.
Okay, well then say, do you want to trade?
He doesn't want to trade.
What was I trying to say? I'm sorry, this has been distracting.
I don't want.
We looked at jar prices. A lot of people have been canning this year, I guess, because it's suddenly hard to get those types of jars. But we looked around and we found that the cheapest place to get that we could find for big 1-gallon glass jars is this Fillmore Container Company. And it was crazy because the shipping, the cost of the shipping was more than the total cost of the jars. It was like crazy. I think it was like $95 to ship. It was crazy because we bought 32 jars. However, with the shipping and the tax and the jar cost, it still only came to $5 and some change per jar for gallon jars, which right now is a really great price. I could not find anything near that on Amazon or Walmart or anything like that. And we're able to support a company out of, you know, just an individual company. So it was a win-win all around. If anybody's looking for their information, I can find their website and share it with you. But they had a lot of different kinds of jars, and the narrow mouth 1-gallon jars were totally out of stock, but they had plenty of the wide mouths. You're silly. I'm making zucchini muffins. I actually have the batter soaked. Last night I soaked the grain with my sourdough, and I'm grating the zucchini. This, this recipe was hit last time, and actually I've had a couple people ask me to do a video on some things that we do with our sourdough starter that is not bread, because I mentioned that I don't make a lot of bread, but I use my sourdough starter, wow, probably almost every day. I use it a lot. And if I was only making bread, which I'm still not like the best bread maker, I don't know. I'm not very precise with my baking, and so I think that's a big part of the problem is I kind of throw things together, and you need to be a little more precise when it comes to bread baking. However, I use my sourdough starter all the time, and if it was just bread baking, if that's the only thing I did with my starter, I probably would have given it up after, you know, in the first month. But we make muffins and pancakes and pizza and yeah, all kinds of things with the starter to where I'm using it almost every day. So cinnamon rolls is really good, yeah. So I think I'll probably just take some different videos as I make things and then put them together so that you have one collection of some of our favorite things that we do with our sourdough starter. So today I'm just, I have a lot of zucchini. I grated up zucchini and I'm just gonna put it right in here with the, what's your favorite?
This is my favorite.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh,
One of my favorites.
I mean, I think it's good, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, that's what I'm doing there is
Last time you made it was
this recipe here, but instead of blueberries, I'm just gonna use the zucchini. This is my collection of things I'm trying to remember. I came outside to get some more butter from the barn. My goal is to be making all of our own butter, but right now I still have some to use up, a little bit left, and I'm still kind of getting in my groove of the butter making. You know, so many systems to put in place. But I heard a lot of commotion. I think probably they are mowing down our second pasture. They're back there behind those trees. You can't see them right now. Jason and Leo are working. All of my kids are out of bed. They're going through their top 5, we call it, the things that they need to do in the morning. But these two came out here to do this. Let's check out the situation here. This is a mess. Is there any good way to organize a deep freezer? I just feel like there's not. I keep trying to section it off by certain types of things, but then, you know, like Jason's uncle butchered a cow and gave us this, which is still in plastic because it was kind of dripping blood a little bit. Jason drove a couple hours to get it. What huge blessing. So this whole bag is full of ground beef. Wonderful. But now I need to reorganize again because it is on top of everything that's under there and sticking a little bit. So yeah, that's going to be fun to reorganize. We have a bunch of these here. Some of this can go in here. It's just, this is actually fish in here. This is all fish. Do some fish frying. Giant bag of cheese I have there in the freezer. You know, it's hard to keep these things organized, in my opinion, because they're deep. They go way down there, and it's just kind of a mess. Kind of a mess. Okay, this is all looks like vegetables, so that's good. Maybe I did use the last of the butter. I'm gonna have to have Jason's help pulling this out of here. This thing is heavy and stuck. I came back into a lot of bustling. Are you done with your job already?
This job.
Yes, very good.
Do my things.
Wait, are you dressed already? Oh yes, you checked that off. Very good. These two are cleaning up the floor, and Silas decided to help, but he's in the middle of taking the trash out too. You guys are just, oh. Are you going to help him go to the dumpster? Because the trash has to go to the dumpster this morning.
I want to help you brush my hair.
Bella's having hair issues.
For 3 days.
Naughty hair.
Swam.
She swam.
With-
Yeah, that was the problem.
Then I already, then I slept in it.
They're brush hogging. We can't. Yes.
No, it's got to happen because it's
Well,
full.
lawnmower. You can use the lawnmower. They use the lawnmower.
No.
They'll figure it out.
Lady, chummy.
Toothbrushing time. Toothbrushing time.
Not looking.
Lydia is awake. Say good morning.
Morning.
Can you say good morning? I can tell she's hungry because
Oh, they hit
she
her
wants to
off.
be held. Oh, yeah, they did.
That was loud. You hear these homies here?
Yes? Do you have information you want to tell me?
No.
All right, back to work, back to work.
Yeah.
So that's our morning. I'm going to water the garden and then we're going to get busy with some homeschooling and on with the rest of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed being with us this morning. This learning experience, it's been a great one and I am really enjoying getting to know Fern getting to be better at milking and all of the things that come along with it, I know it's just going to keep getting better and better.